What's up, everybody? We're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're talking about last night in the NBA. The majority of NBA teams played their first game last night, and it was an amazing day of basketball, man. Amazing to have all the games on, watching every team, almost every team out there playing. You know, love it. We're going to talk all games from yesterday. Give you a recap of every single game, my thoughts about it, all the stuff like that. Thank you guys for views on videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications also like that. I really appreciate it. I should promote myself a little more, honestly, too. I'm on TikTok at Everyday Hoops 10. Links in description. Also on X, Everyday Hoops 10. Link in the description. And while I'm doing it, go follow my second channel. Me and my friend doing a second channel called Ultra Amigos, so we just mess around and do funny stuff. We're gonna drop a lot more content in that soon. So go watch that. But yeah, let's get right into it. Don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to go game by game. We'll start with the Wizards and the Pacers. The Pacers win this game 143-120. Very high scoring game to start the season. Little team stats here. Pacers shot 52% from the field. Wizards shot 46%. The Pacers hit 23 pointers in this game to the Wizards 9. They also had 38 assists to the Wizards 28. Bruce Brown, leading scorer for the Pacers with 24 points, shot 6 for 8 from 3. He was sniping, man. That corner, that wing, he was sniping from 3, doing all the little things. And yeah, a lot of people say they overpaid for Bruce Brown. First game. Looks like they didn't, but no, he had a really good one. Tyrese Halliburton had 20 and 11 assists. Ben Mathurin, 18, 4 and 5 assists. Their bench also was really good. Buddy Hield had 14 points, hit 4 threes. Jalen Smith came in, had 13 and 8, hit a couple 3-pointers as well. Andrew Nembhard had 12 and 10 assists. Love what Andrew Nembhard does for this team. And OB and Miles Turner also had 11 points. They had 8 players scoring double figures. But yeah, the Pacers were just out there running. You know, they're hitting threes, hit 23s, they hit 23 pointers. They were out there running. You know, Bruce Brown, Obi Toppin, Buddy Hield, Jalen's been doing all the little things. Tyrese setting the table for everybody. They're just playing really good. You know, the defense, they gave 120 to the Wizards, but offensively, you know, they're going to be there. They're going to be a high-paced, high-scoring team. You know, for Washington, Kyle Kuzma put up 25 points on 50% shooting. Jordan Poole had 18. He shot 7 for 18, 0 for 6 and 3. Tyus Jones, I like what I saw from Tyus Jones, 16 and 6 assists. He was doing very solid things. You know, scoring, passing, doing the veteran things. You know, he wanted to be in a starting point guard position. He did that. He did a solid job. Gallo at 16 off the bench as well. He was shooting, and Corey Kispert at 11. Delon Wright also at 8, 6 and 6 off the bench. But yeah, the Wizards, I mean, they're going to be a bad team. We are, you know, they're going to put up points. Kuzma, Poole, they're going to put up points. It's just, are they going to defend much? Probably not. Bilal played 23 minutes, had 3 blocks, 3 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. But yeah, they're not going to defend a lot, you know. But the Pacers are going to come out there. The Pacers are going to be a high-scoring team. And yeah, it's going to be very, very fun to watch. Next, we have the Rockets and the Magic, 2 young teams battling it out. And the Magic win 116-86. They had a big fourth quarter that blew the game open, winning the fourth 29-17. The team stats: the Magic shot 49% from the field. Rockets shot 41%. The Rockets actually hit 12 threes in this game, while the Magic hit 9. But the free throws were a big disparity. I don't think that's a word. The Magic shot 26 free throws. Rockets shot 16 free throws. Magic also dominated on the boards, out-rebounding Houston 56-31, including 16 offensive rebounds. Orlando is a very team-oriented scoring attack. They had 6 players scoring double figures. The leading scorer was Cole Anthony, who had 20 and 8 off the bench. Really good. A lot of mid-range jumpers, a lot of coming off screens, doing stuff like that. Franz Wagner, 19-3-2. He came out very hot to start the game. He played a really good one. Paolo at 12, 5 and 5. He only took 6 shots, Paolo did, but he got to the free throw line a lot. But yeah, Paolo was playing more in the game, more with the team, not really taking over his own, which worked out because the whole team came in and did their thing. Gary Harris at 11. Jonathan Isaac put up 11 points in 14 minutes. He had a really good defensive plays. He had a block on Jalen Green. Also didn't get a block for it, but had great defense on Jalen Green. Dunk at the end of the third quarter as well. Hit a 3-ball. Like, he looked really, really good out there. John Isaac did. He looked healthy. He looked ready. And yeah, it's going to be big if Jonathan Isaac come in and do good things for them. And then Markelle at 10. Just played a great all-around team game. Orlando did. Moving the ball well. Shooting the ball well. Getting to the free throw line. Rebounding as a team. Like, they just dominated really out there. For Houston, Fred VanVleet had 14, hit a couple 3-pointers. He was solid. Dylan Brooks also had 4 threes. He had 14. Alperen Sengun, I like what I saw from him. He had 14, 8, and 6 on 6 for 11 shooting. He was very, very solid, working out in the post, getting his passes, stuff like that. Jalen Green, tough shooting day, 10 points, shot just 2 for 10. Looking at his shots, most of them were creative shots. His only 2 makes were off an Alperen Sengun pass, and I think off Jabari Smith Jr. pass, or someone else passed it to him for an easy layup. But all of his creation shots he missed, and most of those were like easy shots that usually he makes. He just missed it. A lot of these guys, a lot of people had tough shooting days to start the season, but that was only because it's the first game of the season. And another month or two, those are going to be makes. But just now it missed. And then Jabari Smith also had a tough shooting day, 3 for 9, 0 for 4 from 3. And the bench didn't do much either. Thompson, 3 for 10. He had 4 turnovers. But yeah, it's first game. First game. Rockets didn't look great, but the Magic just played great as a team. Honestly, that's what it was. Next, we had the Hawks and Hornets. This one was actually a really close one. The Hornets sneak out with a 116 to 110 victory. Had a lot of big shots late in this game, and some good defensive plays as well for Charlotte. Team stats: Charlotte shot 50% from the field. The Hawks shot 42%. The Hawks shot just 5 for 29 from 3. Tough shooting day for the Hawks. They did force 19 Charlotte turnovers. Charlotte did have 34 assists to the Hawks 24, and they rebounded Atlanta as well, 51 to 42. For Charlotte, PJ Washington was leading scorer, 25 points, shot 12 for 18 for the field. Was really good at getting into the paint. They can fit him into that mid-post free throw line area, and he did really good there. Terry Rozier at 24, 5, and 6. LaMelo, 15, 6, and 10 assists. He did shoot 4 for 15 and 4 for 11 from 3. LaMelo takes a lot of crazy threes. Takes a lot of threes that are you didn't need to take that shot, but I guess. But he was rebounding and diming out there and doing what he needed to do. Mark Williams, love Mark Williams this game. 13 and 15, 5 for 6, had a couple steals as well. Love me some Mark Williams, man. Love me some Mark Williams. Brandon Miller had a great game as well. 13 points, hit a couple threes at the end of the game that were huge. Brought a lot of energy. Like what I saw from Brandon Miller out there. And Gordon Hayward also had 10, 8, and 7. But yeah, good win for the Hornets. Start off 1-0. A lot of their young guys like PJ Washington, Mark Williams, Brandon Miller out there doing some good things. LaMelo playing basketball, playing really good, and got a tough contested win. For Atlanta, just very tough shooting days from their top 2. Trey and DeJounte, they combined to shoot 7 for 33 from the field and 1 for 12 from 3. Trey had 23 and 9 assists. Trey shot 14 for 15 from the free throw line. DeJounte was 3 for 14. Yeah, the top 2 just couldn't make shots, and when Trey and DeJounte are combining to shoot 7 for 33, you're not going to win a lot of games. Sadiq Bey had a solid game, though, 15 points. Capella had 15 and 13. Sadiq Bey also had 5 steals. But Jalen Johnson, I talked about him in the preseason video I did. Jalen Johnson, great preseason. I thought he was going to have a big year, and he's starting off really good right now. 21 and 7 in his first game, 9 for 13. He's very athletic, and can dribble the ball very well for a big. He's getting on transition and scoring. Had a catch and shoot 3 in there. Was cutting. Was even getting the ball in the elbow and driving in and hitting shots. Jalen Johnson looked really, really good out there. But yeah, just a tough loss for Atlanta. Charlotte got a great win. Next, we have the Celtics Knicks on ESPN. The Celtics sneak out of New York with a 108 to 104 victory. Very ugly game throughout most of it, but they got the job done. Team stats: Boston shot 48% from the field. The Knicks shot just 37%. The Knicks actually hit 18 threes in this game, while the Celtics hit 12. Celtics had 13 turnovers. The Knicks forced 13 Celtics turnovers and had 24 assists to the Celtics, 18 assists. The Celtics also had 11 blocks. It's a very tight game. Tatum was really good in it, 34 and 11, 13 for 22. But Kristaps Porzingis, man. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent debut, 30 and 8. Shot 8 for 15, 5 for 9 from 3, had 4 blocks. KP was on it, man. KP was great. Just giving the Celtics a new look, a new dynamic. Stretching the floor from deep as well, hitting deep threes, do the pick and roll as well, protecting the rim. He was just doing everything out there for Boston. Love to see it. Derek White had 12 and 6. Jaylen Brown had a very tough game, 11, 6, and 5, 4 for 11. Not a great game for Jaylen Brown, but hopefully they get better. And the bench was not great either, but Jason Tatum and Porzingis came together and got the win. For New York, RJ was the leading scorer, 24. Shot 8 for 22, 5 for 3. Hit a lot of big shots, had a lot of touch. He had one shot in the first half. We had like a little lay-in on Porzingis. And I was like, dang, RJ got a little better touch. But RJ was good. Emmanuel quickly, especially in the second half, was big too. 24, 6 and 4. Shot 5 for 7 from 3. He brought a lot of energy, really needed offense for the Knicks, and he provided it. Jalen Brunson had 15. He shot 6 for 21. Very bad shooting day from Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Randle had 14, 11, and 7. Shot 5 for 22. They combined to shoot 11 for 43 from the field. And when those two, again, your top two players not shooting well, you're probably not going to win games. Even though the Knicks was there, but the Knicks, the free throws. The Knicks were 14 for 26 on the free throw line. You're not going to win games if you miss 12 free throws. But it's a very good game from two big, great Eastern Conference teams. And, Porzingis, man. Porzingis is going to be huge. Porzingis is going to be huge for the Celtics. And the Knicks just need their players to shoot the ball better. Next, we have Minnesota and Toronto. The Raptors win 97-94. For the Raptors, the team stats first. Both teams did not shoot great from the field. Raptors shot 40%. Timberwolves shot 34% from the field. Raptors hit 14 threes. Timberwolves only hit 8. The Raptors had 27 assists, the Timberwolves 20, but the Timberwolves out-rebounded Toronto 62-47, had 16 offensive boards. But the Raptors closed it out, had some big shots. Dennis Schroeder had a good game, 22 and 7 in his Raptor debut. He also hit 4 threes. OG had 20 and 6, 2 steals and 3 blocks as well. Scotty had 17, 8 and 5, 2 steals, 5 blocks. Like what I saw out there from Scotty Barnes. He was my MIP pick. I don't know why it's funny every time I think about it, because he won Rookie of the Year and now MIP. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. But Scotty Barnes did a lot of solid things, even though the shot wasn't there. I like that he was catching and shooting with confidence, though. I watched all of his catch and shoot attempts and three-point attempts and stuff. He was shooting with confidence. It just wasn't going in. But I like the confidence he was doing. The defense, of course, is going to be there. A lot of blocks and steals. Passing the ball very well. He was basically like their point guard out there. Schroeder was taking a lot of shots. Barnes was a lot of times their point guard out there, but he was solid. Pascal at 15, 7 and 6, had a tough shooting day though, 5 for 17. But the Raptors got the win in a very weird, ugly game, kind of. For Minnesota, Ant had 26 and 14. They did shoot 8 for 27 from the field. There's a lot of one-on-one play for Minnesota. Minnesota was 5-0 in the preseason, and a lot of that was their ball movement and everyone kept chipping in. It wasn't like that in their first game. Ant and Anthony Towns combined for 52 shot attempts, and they shot 16 for 52 combined, and 6 for 17 from 3. Yeah, they both had tough shooting days. And Ant, not really concerned with Ant. 8 for 27, but a lot of his shots were like regular Ant shots. He just missed, And again, I feel like a month or two down the line, those are going to turn into makes. But yeah, Ant was solid. Cat, 19 and 10, not a great game. He had 4 blocks though. And then Rudy had 15 and 13. He also had 4 blocks. He had 3 players in double figures. 3 players with double doubles. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, Minnesota didn't look like how we saw in the preseason, but his first game, we're cutting him a little slack. But the Raptors got a good win. Pistons and Heat. This was a great game. The Heat win 103-102. Team stats: the Pistons actually shot 47% from the field. Heat shot 40%. The Pistons hit 11 threes. He hit 8 threes. The Heat got to the free throw line though. They shot 26 attempts, made 21. The Pistons shot 15%, or 15 free throws. They only made 9. Turnovers: the Heat forced 16 Detroit turnovers. Detroit had more assists though, 28-22, and they out rebounded Miami 56-48, and they also had 13 blocks in this game. Detroit did. But yeah, the Heat, Bam 22-8 and 3, 2 blocks, like what I saw from Bam. Jimmy had 19 and 13, shot 6 for 18, a tough shooting day for him. Tyler Hero had a very tough day as well, 7 for 24 from the field, had 16 points. Missed a lot of easy mid-ranges. A lot of his shots also were like at the end of the shot clock here. Tyler Hero makes something happen because he's their only shot creator on their team. But Hero was very solid. He just missed a lot of easy shots. Kevin Love had 13 and 10. Duncan Robinson had 15 off the bench as well. Hit a couple 3-pointers. Kyle Lowry, 32 minutes, took 1 shot. Jaime Jaquez, I liked as well. He was good. He was posting up. He had 6 points, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 steals. I like what I saw from Jaime Jaquez. But yeah, he got a tough, grinded out win, which is what they always do. But Detroit, loved what I saw from Detroit. Cade Cunningham, first game, 30 and 9 assists, no free throw attempts. He dropped 30, 13 for 27, 4 for 9 from 3, man. Loved it. Love what I saw from Cade Cunningham, man. controlling their offense, finding his big man, passing the ball well, but his scoring, man, just off the screen. A lot of mid-range pull-ups from the free throw line. The three-point shot was there with confidence. Like, he was just dissecting and dominating out there. Love to see it. Jalen Duren, 17, 14, and 4 blocks. Just too big. Isaiah Stewart, 14 and 14. The double bigs out there playing really well. Both of them did. Killian Hayes dropped 10 points as well. Asar Thompson had 5 blocks in this game. Playing great defense, even though he only shot 1 for 7. The blocks were there. Love Detroit. Love what I saw from Detroit. They're probably going to be a team that I'm going to watch a lot this season, just because they have a lot of young players that I like. But yeah, man, Detroit held it in there with Miami. Held in there, almost could have won that game. Didn't like the look at the end. Contested Cade Cunningham three-pointer is not the best shot to take at the end of the game, especially when Alec Burks was right there on the wing wide open. But, they played a really good game. Next, we have the Cavs and the Nets. The Cavs win this game 114-113. Donovan Mitchell hits a game-winning 3-ball. Team stats, the Nets shot 50% from the field. Cavs shot 47%. The Cavs hit 17 threes in this game, while the Nets hit 9. The Nets made it up at the free throw line. Nets were 20 for 26 in the line. Cavs were 9 for 10. The Cavs forced 17 net turnovers. The Nets had 30 assists. The Cavs 25 assists, and that rebounded Cleveland 50-38, including 13 offensive boards. For Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell 27, 5, and 6. He also had 4 steals. Again, he hit the game winner. Wasn't really aggressive till late in the game, for me, but he still played good. Max Strus, though. Max Strus, man, what a game. 27 and 12, 7 3-pointers. He's what Cleveland needs. He is what Cleveland needs. They brought him in there to space the floor, and he did that and more. He rebounded in there, especially without Jared Allen. He was in there getting the rebounds. He was shooting the ball. He had a great stretch from the end of the second, early third. He was knocking down a lot of shots. He was just huge. Cutting as well. Like, Max Strus was out there playing great basketball, man. Great. Isaiah Okoro, too. 18, 6, and 4. Loved what I saw from Isaiah Okoro, especially at the end of the game. He started to get a lot more confident, driving to the rim and scoring. He had a couple threes. Darius had 15 and 5 assists. Not a great game from Darius. He had 6 turnovers to 5 assists. LeVert had 11. He had shot 4 for 17 from the field. Not a great shooting game from LeVert. Mobley had 10 and 6. He had a couple blocks. He was playing good defense down low. But the Cavs got to grind it out. Tough win. For the Nets, Cam Thomas, man. Cam Thomas. I dropped my everyday evals video a few weeks ago. If you missed that, go back and watch. I'll put a card up somewhere here. But Cam Thomas, man, what a game. 36 points, 13 for 21 shooting. Was really just telling Jacques Vaughn, I need minutes. That's what the game was. He only played 25 minutes and dropped 36 points. He was out there going crazy. 3-point line, mid-range, getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, doing everything for Brooklyn. Didn't love the last shot of the game. A sidestep 3 on Evan Mobley is not the best shot you want to end the game, but he was hot. You kind of knew as soon as he got the ball, he was going to take the shot. But yeah, Cam, great game. Mikal, 26 and 4 with 3 steals. Kim Johnson had a 12. Dorian Finney-Smith and Dennis Smith Jr. played really good as well, at 10 points off the bench. Ben Simmons had 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 points. He was out there rebounding, playing good defense, and playing out transition really nice. But yeah, Cleveland got the win thanks to Donovan Mitchell. Next, we have the Thunder and Bulls. Thunder win 124-104. They blow up, outscoring Chicago 33-22 in the fourth quarter. Team stats, OKC shot 55% from the field. The Bulls shot 41%. OKC hit 19 threes in this game. They are assisted Chicago 30-26. Yeah. For the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man. He's greatly good at basketball. Finished with 31, 5, and 10. Shot 12 for 18. He was doing everything. Slicing, dicing, scoring in the paint, hitting step-back jumpers, hitting step-back threes, finding his teammates open. He was doing everything. He is amazing. But the Thunder as a team played really good. J-Dub, 16 and 5 assists. Josh Giddey had 16, 6 and 6. Hit a couple catch-and-shoot threes as well, which I like to see. Isaiah Joe had 14 off the bench. Cason Wallace, the rookie, 13 points, shot 5 for 5 and 3 for 3 from 3. Like what I saw from him. Chad had 11, 4 and 3. Got his ankles broken by Andre Drummond, but it's all right. They got the win at the end. But yeah, Thunder played really good. Ousmane Dieng hit a couple threes as well. Like, the Thunder, man, they looked really, really good in the first game, man. Everyone was hitting threes, playing their role was really nice. Chicago, DeMar had 20. Kobe White had 15. Zach LaVine had 16. He shot 4 for 16 from the field, though. Kobe White, 15. Vucevic had 11, 9, and 4. Torrey Craig had 11 off the bench. But yeah, The Bulls are already holding players-only meetings after Game 1. So, yeah, it's a rough time to be in Chicago right now, man. I don't know what's going on over there, man. It's tough. Next, I have the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. Pelicans win this game 111 to 104. Team stats: New Orleans shot 47% of the field. Grizzlies shot 42%. New Orleans had 14 threes. The Grizzlies 12. Grizzlies actually forced 21 New Orleans turnovers, but New Orleans out-rebounded Memphis 52 to 37, 11 offensive boards. CJ McCollum, leading scorer with 24, 4, and 6, shot 50% from the field, hit 6 3-pointers. He was out there doing CJ. Zion at 23 and 7. Got off to a slow start because Jaren was playing good defense, but he really blew up at the end of the game. Got a couple of lobs from Brandon Ingram. Started to bully ball down low. Got easy offensive rebound putbacks. Zion, just love seeing him out there playing. Love to see him out there playing basketball. He was doing really good. And BI at 19, 7, and 6 as well in this game. Herb Jones at 13 and 8. He played really good. Hustled, hit threes, guarding Desmond Bane. Good game from Herb Jones. And Valanciunas at 12 and 12. Pelicans bench is bad, honestly. Like, Jose Alvarado's still hurt. Trey Murphy's hurt. They had Matt Ryan and Kira Lewis out there as playing their bench. I mean, they didn't play bad. Matt Ryan hit a couple threes, but yeah, man, their bench looks bad. For Memphis, Desmond Bane, 31, 5, and 5, shot 50% from the field, 50% from 3. He had a pretty good game, considering he's the number 1 now, getting guarded by Herb Jones. Can't really count on anyone else to do anything. Desmond Bane played good. Xavier Tillman at 17 and 12. He took 5 threes. Is that normal? Grizzlies fans, let me know. Is Xavier Tillman taking 5 threes normal? Because I don't know why. I saw that in the box score. I was like, why did he take 5 threes? I don't know. Marcus Smart had 17 points. Tough day for Jaren on the offensive end. He had 5 blocks. Guarding Zion well, but on the offensive end, 8 points. Shot 2 for 9. 0 for 5 and 3. Also had 5 fouls. Not a great game from Jaren. I expected Jaren to take a big step this year, especially with Ja out. But it was only the first game. Maybe next game he comes out as a big one. Who knows? But yeah, the Grizzlies, I don't like their depth either, but they've been hit with a lot of things. Ja out for 25 games. Steven Adams out for the season. Brandon Clark, we don't know when he's going to come back. The wing position is kind of dull. They had Zaire Williams starting, who played solid. But yeah, like Jake LaRavia is getting minutes. Like, it's very tough. John Conchar didn't play randomly. I don't know if he's hurt, but John Conchar didn't play. I don't know why. But yeah, the Grizzlies, both these teams are kind of depleted, but the Pelicans got the win. Next, I have the Kings and Jazz. Kings win this game 130 to 114. Team stats: Sacramento hit 19 threes. The Jazz hit 9 threes. Sacramento forced 14 Utah turnovers. They had 29 assists to Utah's 22 assists. Harrison Barnes, man, what a game. 33 points, hit 5 threes. He had 27 in the first half and shot 5 for 5 from 3 in the first half. Didn't do much in the second half, but 27 in the first half. Harrison Barnes, crazy. He had a really good game. Sabonis had 22, 12, and 5, doing Sabonis things. De'Aaron Fox at 18, 5, and 6. Had a tough shooting day, 6 for 18, but still solid. And he also signed with Steph Curry. Signed under the Curry brand, the first active player to do that. Shout out to him, for doing that. Keegan at 15 today, and then Malik Monk at 10 off the bench. He had a nasty poster as well on Chris Dunn. But yeah, the Kings are out there doing King stuff. Scoring a lot of points. Sabonis being good, hitting threes. They're doing, Sacramento things. For Utah, Jordan Clarkson at 24, 4, and 6, doing Jordan Clarkson things. Lowry had 19 and 10. John Collins at 15 and 11. But yeah, the bench wasn't great. But I don't expect Utah to be great this year. I already said it in my Western Conference prediction video, so I don't mind it. But the Kings are out there doing Kings. And Jazz, great jerseys, by the way. They throwback jerseys, throwback court. Love that. Keep those. Don't do the neons. Next, we had another ESPN game. Mavericks and Spurs. Victor Wembanyama's NBA debut. The Mavericks spoiled it, winning 126 to 119. Team stats: the Spurs actually shot 52% from the field. Mavs shot 47%. Dallas hit 15 threes. San Antonio hit 11. San Antonio had 19 turnovers. They also had 33 assists to Dallas's 24. But yeah, for Dallas, Luka, 33, 13, and 10. Tough step back 3 to seal the game. 13 for 25. Luka Doncic is Luka Doncic, and we just know that by now. He's Luka. Kyrie had 22 and 6 assists. Had a tough shooting day, 10 for 24, 1 for 8 from 3, but still hit big shots when it mattered. Grant Williams had 17, hit a couple threes. Tim Hardaway Jr. has 17 points. He had a big first half. Derek Lively, 16 and 10 off the bench. Had a big second half. He was great. If Derek Lively's going to keep doing that, he's going to be the starter. Because I think their starting center, Dallas, is Maxi Kleber. Is their starting center. Dwight Powell didn't play in this game. Rashawn Holmes didn't play in this game. So I guess Maxi Kleber's their starting center. Derek Jones starts now for whatever reason. I guess they want to go with the defense to start the game and then bring the energy off the bench. But if Derek Lively keeps playing like this, Derek Lively is going to be a starter very soon. Love what I saw from him. And then Josh Green also had 11 points in this game. For San Antonio, Devin Vassell had 23 points, shot 9 for 17. Smooth mid-range game. He was really, really good. Keldon at 17, 9, and 7. Trey Jones at 16, 5, and 6 off the bench. Wemby in his first NBA game, 15, 5, and 2 with 2 steals and a block. Only played 23 minutes because he had 5 fouls, but when he did come in, he brought a lot of energy, especially late in the game when the Spurs and Mavericks are battling it out. Wemby came in, had a couple big plays, good defensive plays, and then offense hit a big 3, then had a big and 1, had a lob dunk, had a face-up mid-range. Like, he was doing really good. The Spurs didn't pass to him in the last 2 minutes. I don't know why. Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell were like, nope, my turn now, for some reason. But yeah, you see what Wemby can do. You know, you see it. Zach Collins at 14 and 5. Jimmy Sohan at 13 and 5, and then Shetty Osman at 12 off the bench. But yeah, the Spurs, I tweeted this out, but the Spurs, with them being on TV so much because Wemby's there, Spurs, the regular fans that don't watch a lot of basketball are going to be able to see a lot of the good players the Spurs have. Devin Vassell, they're going to see Keldon Johnson, they're going to see Zach Collins, Jimmy Sohan, Trey Jones, like all those guys. They're going to be able to see them for kind of the first time-ish. They'll see Zach Collins in Portland, Jetty Osman in Cleveland a little bit maybe. But they're going to see Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and be like, oh, wow, those are good players, you know? So I like that. But yeah, Wemby just got to stop fouling. You know, he had 5 fouls. Couldn't really get to play a whole lot in this game. But hopefully, you know, he can tune that down, because when he is playing, you see what he can do out there. But, yeah, good game from San Antonio. I like what I saw from San Antonio. Just, you know, the Mavericks play better late in the clutch. And then finally, the Blazers lost to the Clippers 123-111. Team stats, the Clippers shot 52% from the field, Portland shot 47%. The Clippers hit 16 3-pointers. They had 36 assists to the Blazers' 20 assists. For the Clippers, Paul George 27 and 6 at 4 3-pointers. Kawhi at 23, 5, and 6. Those two were out there dominating. Zubac had a great game, 20 and 12 for 4 blocks. Bones Highland had 17 off the bench. Brought a lot of energy, you know, passing the ball, hitting threes, doing all that stuff. Russell Westbrook, 11, 5, and 13 assists, man. Love what I saw from Russell Westbrook. I love Russell Westbrook as a Clipper. He just fits their team. He was out there playing with a lot of energy, had a lot of dunks. He had 4 dunks in this game. Passing the ball really well. Looked like vintage Westbrook out there, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. The Clippers, I think they're playing with a chip on their shoulder. They should be playing with a chip on their shoulder. I feel like they are. What I saw out there, they played with a lot of energy, hustle. Robert Covington started in this game because Terrence Mann missed it, so Terrence Mann's probably going to be the starter regularly. But yeah, Paul George and Kawhi played with a lot of energy out there, doing their thing. Zubac was good. Bones Highland was good. Their bench was solid. Westbrook bringing energy. Like, loved it. Love what I saw from the Clippers. For Portland, Malcolm Brogdon, 20 and 5 assists off the bench, working up his trade value. He played really, really good out there. Anthony Simons at 18. Shane Sharp at 14 and 6 off the bench. At 6 for 14 from the field. I like what I saw from Shane Sharp, though. He was very confident getting his own buckets. Didn't make all of them, but I liked the confidence I saw from him. Jeremy Green had 13. School had 11. Had a tough debut. 5 for 11. 0 for 3 from 3. Didn't really get it going until late in the game, but eventually he's going to get it together, you know. He also had 4 turnovers to 4 assists, but eventually he's going to get it together. You know, first game. Don't expect too much from him, you know. But DeAndre Ayton, 4 points. 2 for 4 from the field. He was getting destroyed by Zubac, man. Yeah, DeAndre, man, dominating, man. You gotta do better. He's gotta be better. It's the first game, but still, man. Zubac put up 20 and 14 on you, or 20 and 12 on you. Like, come on, bro. Zubac, he's really good, but you're DeAndre Ayton, man. You gotta be better than that. But yeah, that was it for the first day of the NBA tonight. We got 2 more games. Sixers and Bucks both play their debuts, and then Suns and Lakers play as well. But yeah, very excited for the rest of these games, man. Good opening day. Good opening day of all these teams. Got some fun games. Got some blowouts. Got great performances. Very, very excited for what's to come this season. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications on, stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.